Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. I look very different from the rest of the video, and that is because I am editing this video today and I realized I did not, well, I filmed an intro, but I accidentally deleted it from my camera memory while I was deleting some other stuff. So I am here to let you know that today's video I am creating two eye looks with the Leather and Lace palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. It is my very first purchase from this indie brand and I'm actually pretty excited to use this palette. As soon as I saw it, I thought, okay, that is my first palette to purchase from the brand, and obviously if I love it, then I will keep exploring the brand and keep building up my collection of the brand. So if that sounds like something you would like to see, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is what the unicorn looks like. Honestly, the palette's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. The palette retails for $40. It has a 24-month shelf life and it looks like it was made in... It was designed in the US and it was made in PRC. The unicorn matches the palette itself and it has like a soft matte feel to it, and oh, the plastic protector came off. Here is what the palette looks like. So when I saw this palette, I saw color, but I also saw neutral tones. Like I feel like this is a neutral lover's colorful palette. I have heard great things about Unearthly Cosmetics, and also look at the size of these pans. They're pretty big, and this palette was $40. Shipping was fairly quick. I had no issues at all. And they packaged this so well. It was very, very well packaged. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create two eye looks, and the two eye looks I'm going to focus on like row by row. I do really like the way that they laid out the palette. So this row is like your purple plummy row. This row is like your warm neutral row. And then this is like your green row, especially for those who like are just starting off with makeup and have a hard time creating eye looks. I feel like this layout is beautiful. Okay, so let me go ahead and prime my eyes and get you in closer so we could start on an eye look. All right, guys. So I think I am going to... Let's do the green. I always say that I need to do more green looks, so let's go into the green shade. I think I'm going to start off small and I'm going to use the reference number 13. And I'm going to jump into leather. Hopefully I don't regret this. I prepped my eyes with the MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm going to lay this out right in the outer corner. I'm like treading very softly. I don't know how pigmented this black is. I'm going to pack it in the outer corner, but I'm going to blend it out. Okay, that's what that looks like. I did go in to this Natasha Denona. It's her dual brush that she came out when she did the gel liners. And I used this side, which is the diffuse side, just to pack the outer corner really well. And this black is actually pretty pigmented. Okay, so this is a Sigma E35, and now I'm going to dig into the deep green, which is olive. And I'm going to add this shade right next to the black. I'm packing it first and then I'll blend. I'm basically just mapping out where I want the shade. And as you can already tell, this is gonna be a pretty sultry eye look. I am going to bring this on the lower lash line. But I am going to leave that inner corner bare. And I am also going to diffuse the edges of that black a tiny bit. Okay, this is what that is looking like. Now I'm going to jump in to the lightest green, which is Vintage. This is an L18 from L'Oreal Los Angeles. It's like a flat, fluffy brush. I'm going to lay this right next to that dark green shade. I'm pretty much going to bring it almost all the way in to that inner corner. I'm packing first and then blending. I'm also going to bring this right here in the inner corner in that little space that I left. All right, and now with my index finger, I'm going to dig into the shimmer shade. And as you could tell, I left it in the same row just so you can see like how easy it is to create an eye look if you just follow the row. So this is going to go right in the inner corner. Oh, that's beautiful. And I am dragging it a tiny bit. It has like peach sparkle to it. And I am dragging it because I do want it to be a tiny bit on top of that lime green kind of shade. What is it, vintage, I think. With my pinky finger, going to put this in the inner corner. And I'm also going to drag it a tiny bit on the lower lash line. All right guys, and here is eye look number 1 with this leather and lace palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, using pretty much just the green row. I think this eye look is absolutely beautiful. I decided to go kind of subtle with the lashes. These are some Ardell lashes in style 421, and I basically put like a third of a lash right in the outer corner. And I went into a Victoria Beckham eyeliner. This is in the shade Olive. I think it goes perfect with the eye look. And I did use the Sigma Berry Glow highlight for the brow bone. But yeah, here is the eye look. Oh my goodness. Let me scoot on out just a tiny bit. All right, and for the lips, I have the, what is it? Penelope Pink. I have like this little lip sample from Charlotte Tilbury that I've been meaning to use. And BFF3 in Color Pop liner. I kind of smudged it because it's a tiny bit dark, so I just kind of smudged it in. Made it not look as dark. Okay, here it is. I think it came out beautiful. I wanted to mostly focus on the mattes. I already knew that the shimmer was going to be amazing because with indie brands, the shimmers usually are. I think the matte formulation is where they have a little bit of a harder time, but I feel like the mattes performed pretty well. Now, I didn't really blend, so I'll have to do another eye look where I actually blend the matte greens just to see how the formula is, but I feel like the eye look came out beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next eye look. All right guys, let's start this second eye look, and I think I am going to jump into this row right here. First shade I'm jumping into is this one right here, which is called Whiskey. This is a Morphe M504. I'm going to use this as my transition shade, but I'm going to leave it only in the outer corner. Oh, that's a beautiful shade. Bring it down here. All right, that is a beautiful shade. Now I'm going to jump into this beautiful brick orange. Redwood is what it's called. This is a fluffy Alamore Cosmetics brush. It's like a flat, fluffy brush. I'm going to use this in the crease, the outer crease, and the outer corner. As you could tell, I'm feeling the warmer tones today. Bring it down on the lower lash line. We're only about halfway in. All right, love it. All right, now the deepest shade. What is this? Saddle. This is a Refer number 14. And I'm actually going to angle this up almost like a shadow wing and kind of diagonal. Bring in a tiny bit more lash line. All right, now I'm digging into the shimmer shade, which is called Point Desperate. Point Desperate? The way it's like spelled, it kind of made me question myself. Okay, I'm going to put that right in here. I'm going to leave that diagonal there. I don't want to cover it up. That's so pretty. I feel like this one also has a shift, maybe like a green. I haven't swatched these yet, so I don't know. It's just, no, yeah, it does. It does have a tiny bit green, but it's like warm tone yellow kind of green. It's not like, you know, I suck at describing. With my pinky finger, I'm going to bring it on the lower lash line as well. Just a tiny bit, not too much. Okay, I'm going to try something and hopefully it works. I'm going to dip into the lightest purple, which is Venetian, and this is a Natasha Denona dual brush. This is the diffuser side, and I'm actually going to use this, hopefully it's not too dark, to put it in my inner corner. Just give this look a tiny bit of pizzazz. I wish it was lighter, but it's all right. Let's see how this looks. All right, guys, and here is the final eye look. I think the purple looks okay. Makes the eye look interesting. I did go in to some bright lashes. Flare is the style. It's the half lashes. And I went into a Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner, the cream one for the waterline and to tight line. And for the lips, I have on a MAC Cosmetics lip liner in Strip Down, and I went ahead and used that, what is it, Penelope? Yeah, Penelope Pink, like right in the center, and kind of smudged it. And for the brow one, I just used my highlighter. But yeah, here is the finished eye look. I feel it looks interesting. I like it. Okay, let me zoom you on out and then we'll talk real quick and end this video. All right, so this eye look totally does not go with my shirt, but it's okay. So, Unearthly Cosmetics. While I'm talking, I'm going to show a clip of the swatches. So this actually used to be Alien Cosmetics. I honestly don't know why they changed the name. I could look into it, but they did have to change the name, and now they are Unearthly Cosmetics. A couple of the YouTubers that I watch, like Angelica Nickvist, Heather Austin, Patty Alonso, I think. No, not Patty. Who else? There's a couple of other YouTubers that I watch that really enjoy this brand. It's an indie brand. It's a very small brand, and I see why for sure when it comes to the shimmers. I feel like indie brands, their biggest test is the matte formula. So I definitely feel like these mattes are nice. They blended out beautifully. They built up well. I just felt like I really had to build them up. So I feel like the pigment is not what I'm used to, like with Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath. So I feel like this palette would be a very good palette for somebody who is just beginning with makeup, or for somebody who is afraid of eyeshadows having too much pigment. I feel like this palette would work perfectly, just because I felt like I really had to build up all of the mattes that I use. So take that into consideration, but it is a good size palette. It retails for $40, and the pan sizes are pretty big. Overall, I did enjoy this palette. I think it is a beautiful palette. The color stories in it, I feel are just gorgeous. Definitely for somebody who likes to keep it simple, but also for somebody who likes color. It's kind of like the in-between the neutral lovers and the people who love color, and I love that. I absolutely love that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the 2 eye looks that I created, and I hope I help you decide whether you want to pick this palette up or not. I'm super excited to keep digging into this brand. I will definitely be picking up some more items. I'm just not sure what. So I'll be keeping an eye on the brand and see what else they have in stores. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Don't forget to let me know down below which eye look is your favorite. I definitely plan on making either a 3 eye looks 1 palette video or a couple of quickie eye looks with this palette because I really want to play some more with it. Okay, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big ol' thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.